Hi, thank you for visiting Vorian. My name is Vori, and if this is your first time, then a sub and a like to the channel would be greatly appreciated. Let's talk about Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Finally, I've talked about Monster Hunter now recently. I did also Wilds, the demo version, and Monster Hunter Rise. And now I finally get to talk about the game that actually introduces me to an actual Monster Hunter experience. Well, anyway, that's what others said about it. Now, here's my thought. I'm going to talk for a while, that's why I play this chill music. So bear with me, get some snacks, get your keyboard going. Maybe you want to write down some stuff in the comment section down below. But I really would like to talk about Monster Hunter World, starting from how the game could stay relevant with many active players for so long, even after the release of Monster Hunter Rise and maybe even Monster Hunter Wilds. It got significant content. Monster Hunter World, especially with the Iceborne expansion, offers a massive amount of content. This includes a lengthy main story, a substantial post-game with challenging monsters, numerous quests, a wide variety of gear to craft and collect, and continuous free updates with new monsters and events even after Iceborne's release. This sheer volume provides hundreds, if not thousands, of hours of gameplay. And the engaging gameplay loop definitely it. The core gameplay loop of hunting monsters, gathering resources, crafting gear, and then facing even tougher monsters is incredibly addictive and satisfying. Each hunt feels unique due to the monster's behavior, the environment, and the player's chosen weapon and strategy. Now, the game presents a significant challenge, requiring players to learn monster attack patterns, exploit their weaknesses, and master their chosen weapon. Overcoming these challenges provides a strong sense of accomplishment. Monster Hunter is designed with cooperative play in mind. Hunting with friends is a core part of the experience, allowing for strategic teamwork and shared victories. Social aspects keep players engaged and coming back. And a large and active community has formed around Monster Hunter World. Players share tips, builds, and strategies online, and the cooperative nature of the game fosters a strong sense of camaraderie. This vibrant community helps keep the game alive. While not a traditional live service game, Capcom supported World and Iceborne with regular free content updates, including new monsters, collaborations with other franchises, and seasonal events. This continuous stream of new things to do kept players invested. While all Monster Hunter games share core mechanics, each entry has its own distinct feel. World emphasized a more grounded and immersive experience with detailed environments and monster ecology. Rise introduced more agile movement options with the wire bug. Some players simply prefer the style and pacing of World and Iceborne. Now, Monster Hunter Wilds, being the newest entry, might still be finding its footing with the established player base of World, and no doubt could be one of the most selling Monster Hunter in the future. Now, what makes the franchise so successful? Because of the unique core gameplay loop maybe, the fundamental cycle of hunting, gathering, crafting, and improving that is highly engaging and unlike many other action RPGs. The focus on learning monster behaviors and strategy combat sets it apart, and players constantly feel like they are progressing, whether it's by acquiring new and more powerful gear, mastering a new weapon, or successfully taking down a challenging monster they previously struggled with. The games are known for their difficulty. There are no difficulty selections if you haven't tried the game at all, but it generally feels fair. Defeats usually come down to player error or lack of preparation, encouraging learning and improvement rather than feeling arbitrary. The sheer amount of weapons, armor, and skills allows for a vast degree of character customization and build diversity, catering to different playstyles. The combat is very satisfying. The combat in Monster Hunter is deliberate and impactful. Each weapon type has its own unique moveset and requires skill and timing to master. Landing a well-timed attack or finally defeating a tough monster after a long fight is incredibly satisfying. The monsters itself are not just simple enemies. They are intricate and believable creatures with unique behaviors, attack patterns, and ecological roles. Learning about and hunting these creatures, it is a significant part of the appeal. The cooperative hunting aspect fosters teamwork and social interaction, making it a great game to play with friends. Now, the continuous evolution is also one of the main attractions. Each new Monster Hunter game builds upon the foundation of its predecessors, introducing new mechanics, monsters, and environments while refining existing systems. This constant evolution keeps the franchise fresh. Now, that's being said, what's so fun about the grind in the game? I mean, I was just saying that you gotta grind this, you gotta get crafting materials, stuff like that. But there are clear goals and incremental progress. The grind in Monster Hunter typically involves hunting specific monsters to obtain materials needed to craft better gear. This grind is broken down into clear, achievable goals. Each successful hunt brings you closer to your desired item, providing a sense of incremental progress. And repeatedly fighting a monster allows players to learn its attack patterns, identify its weaknesses, and refine their hunting strategies. This process of mastery is rewarding in itself as you become more efficient and skilled at taking down the creature. Even when repeating hunts, each encounter can feel different due to the monster's AI, environmental factors, and the dynamic nature of combat. The tension and excitement of a challenging hunt can make the grind feel less monotonous. The material obtained from hunts directly translate into tangible rewards, new weapons and armor that improves your hunter's capabilities and appearance. Seeing your efforts manifest in powerful new gear provides a strong sense of satisfaction. Now, grinding can also be a social activity. Hunting with friends makes the process more enjoyable and efficient. Sharing your hard-earned gear with others can be rewarding as well. The game features a large number of monsters and wide array of gear to craft. This variety prevents the grind from becoming too repetitive, as players often have multiple goals they are working towards. Was the game too difficult for a new player that never tried Monster Hunter series? Well, yes and no. Monster Hunter World can be challenging for newcomers, especially for those unfamiliar with the series' unique gameplay and mechanics. However, it is also considered one of the most accessible entries in the franchise due to these several factors. First of all, more streamlined tutorials and guidance. The world offers better in-game tutorials and guidance compared to the older Monster Hunter titles. It is also more forgiving mechanics. Some mechanics, like restocking items at camp during a hunt, make the experience slightly more forgiving for beginners. Active online community definitely helps. The large and helpful online community provides a wealth of resources, guides, and advice for new players. The playing with experienced hunters, as in co-op mode, can significantly ease the learning curve for newcomers, as they can learn from others and benefit from the support of a team. Despite the improvements, there is still a learning curve involved. Understanding weapon controls, monster weaknesses, and crafting system, yada yada, as I mentioned previously. And also, new players might find the early monsters challenging until they become familiar with the game's combat and movement. Patience and a willingness to learn are crucial in this game. The Iceborne expansion introduces what we called a Master Rank, a new difficulty tier that is significantly more challenging than the base game's high rank. New players should aim to complete the world storyline first before tackling Iceborne content, because it is much more difficult than the previous one. The features that should be highlighted as a good improvement are the seamless open areas, world transition from segmented zones to large seamless open areas, making exploration and monster tracking more immersive. The improved visual and presentation. The game features stunning graphics and detailed environment, as you are seeing right now, though I am not playing in the maximum resolution or performance, and you're seeing my recorded live stream, so yeah, not the best experience to put on as an example. Story is more engaging, and also introducing of the clutch claw in Iceborne. This new mechanic added a significant layer to combat, allowing players to grapple onto monsters, soften their heights, and control their movements. Also, there are no new weapon updates in Iceborne, like each of the 14 weapon types receive new moves and combos in Iceborne, adding depth and versatility to the combat system. In Iceborne as well, we got Raider Ride, the ability to summon and ride smaller monsters across the map, significantly improved traversal in large areas. Also, we got a Celiana hub. This is the new hub in Iceborne. It's more compact and efficient than Astera, making it easier to access essential facilities. And also the quality of life improvements. Numerous smaller improvements such as easier item crafting, better inventory management, and more informative UI elements enhance the overall player experience. Now, what to expect when playing a Monster Hunter game for you newbies out there, newcomers, new players, if you are watching this video in the future. Challenging monster hunts is definitely it. It's definitely the core of the game that revolves around hunting large and powerful monsters. Expect intense battles that require strategy, timing, and knowledge of the monster's behavior. A focus on preparation is a must. Success in Monster Hunter often depends on how well you prepare for a hunt. This includes crafting the right gear, stocking up on useful items, and understanding the monster you will be facing. Actually, preparation also applies in the real world. A deep and rewarding progression system, that's also it. You will spend a significant amount of time gathering resources and crafting new weapons and armor to become stronger and take on tougher challenges. There are lots of variety for weapon types even in world. We have about 14 distinct weapon types with unique playstyle and strength for each. Experimenting with different weapons is a key part of the experience. The co-op multiplayer that people are very into it, like it's a very good feature. It's also not really too difficult to access like some other games that gives co-op multiplayer. Maybe I cannot compare with the competitive ones, but older games are much more difficult. Like you gotta have this specific online internet speed, something like that. Also, exploration and discovery is also a great experience in this game because the game worlds are filled with resources to gather, endemic life to observe, and secrets to uncover. Obtaining the best gear often requires repeated hunts to collect rare materials, so expect grinding a lot and satisfying combat when you learn a monster's patterns, master your weapon, and successfully take down a formidable foe. The feeling of accomplishment is immense. So, what can I say about the overall experience of Monster Hunter World? Well, Monster Hunter World with the Iceborne DLC offers a vast and deeply engaging action RPG experience centered around hunting increasingly challenging monsters. Players will spend countless hours exploring detailed environments, mastering intricate combat mechanics, crafting powerful gear, and cooperating with friends to overcome formidable foes. The game is challenging but rewarding, with a satisfying sense of progression and a wealth of content to explore. While there is a significant amount of grinding involved, it is often made enjoyable by the engaging gameplay loop and the tangible rewards it provides. Iceborne expands upon the base game with a substantial new storyline, challenging master rank difficulty, new monsters, and impactful gameplay additions like the Clutch Claw. Overall, it's a premium action RPG experience that has captivated a large and dedicated player base. In the end, what type of gamer would really love this game? If you're asking, then here's the answers. First of all, players who enjoy challenging combat. If you appreciate games that require skill, strategy, and learning enemy patterns, Monster Hunter World will likely appeal to you. And it's not even Souls-like. Gamers who like strong sense of progression. The constant cycle of hunting, gathering, and crafting provides a tangible sense of character growth and accomplishment. Those who enjoy deep customization option will also benefit from this. The vast array of weapons, armor, and skills allows for extensive character builds and personalized playstyles. Players who appreciate cooperative multiplayer. Gamers who don't mind a bit of a grind. While the gameplay is engaging, obtaining the best gear, well, you gotta grind. Players who enjoy explore detailed game world. Oh wait, before that, I actually have a friend online on the Discord channel that really loves to grind. Any game he plays, he would only look at the gameplay for the grinding, for materials, crafting, and boss fighting for the whole game. So this game is definitely for that kind of guy. The environments in Monster Hunter World are rich with detail and secrets to discover, and those who are fascinated by creature design, as you can see, well, it is kind of fast forwarded, but look how great the monster feels and look just in the gameplay that I've shown you. That is not even a great performance or visual quality. And also players who are patient and willing to learn. There you go. If there are some of you out there, and I think it's very rare, Monster Hunter has a learning curve, and success comes from an understanding its mechanics and mastering your chosen weapon. So that's about it. What I think, what captivates me about the Monster Hunter World game that I'm actually late to get into. I witnessed when it was released the first time in Japan, when it was still just Monster Hunter World. Wait, I think I have mistaken. I think that was the Iceborne actually. But anyway, I only get to play this about like 2 years ago, and still the game's relevant even up until now. And I'm going to try Monster Hunter Wilds now, just because I really enjoyed this game. So what do you think about Monster Hunter Wilds with the Iceborne DLC? Write it down in the comment section down below. Thank you for your subs, thank you for your likes, and thank you for visiting Varian.